Bellboy, and Sid is back on the couch, as you might see.
Sydney, can you believe it?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, let's face it, it's WrestleMania 28. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. There's no chance that Sydney and Under the Hat were missing this WrestleMania.
But this one is obviously one that we have to do. Every year we've done a WrestleMania preview show, so this year could be no different.
That's it. WrestleMania back, and Under the Hat back in action.
Back in action. The Brothers of Destruction are back. So let's get cracking on the card. And it looks pretty good, to be honest. It's the best card, I think, in WrestleMania for quite a few years.
They're trying to make this the best WrestleMania of all time, and it's shaping up to be. Let's start off the card. I mean, first of all, the Divas match. We're not going to talk about this for long.
No.
But my opinion, they've got this Maria Menounos. I'm not really familiar with her.
Nah.
Nice looking girl. You know, so all the Divas are nice, but I'm not very interested in this one at all. Who's your prediction for this one?
I've got to go with Kelly and Maria Menounos, whoever it is.
It's got to be, So, yeah, I'm going to go with them as well.
Right. Then we've got, well, quite low down the card, and it's quite a low match for Randy Orton, but Randy Orton versus Kane. This is it's like a bit of a nothing match, a bit of a makeshift match, but I reckon it's going to be pretty good.
I think they need to make this a street fight, or a Miami street fight. Out in the Miami sun would be quite good. Yeah, they need to make a no DQ. They need to make it violent to make it have any meaning. My prediction here, I would say it's got to be Orton. However, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go with Orton, but it's a shame because Kane has come back. He had a push, and he's going to be doing not very good.
No, that's the thing. It is. They've brought Kane back as this dominant force. I have to admit, he's looked better than he has in years, but he's coming up against people like Cena and Orton, who's obviously going to get the best of him. So it's a bit unfortunate for him, but yeah, I think we've got a good match on our hands here. It should be a no DQ one for it to be actually decent, to live up to what it should be expected to. But yeah, I'm going to go for Orton as well.
Right, we'll go for the IC Championship match.
Yes.
Cody Rhodes and the Big Show. The Big Show having failed at WrestleMania year after year, and Cody Rhodes being on form at the moment and being quite an established IC championship holder.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with this, Cody Rhodes, I've liked Cody Rhodes ever since I've liked him previously, but really when he brought in that old Intercontinental title, yes. I mean, I want him to win the World WWE Championship so he can bring back the Winged Eagle.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think he's established that belt and he's given it more prestige over the last 6 months he's had it. So I'm really, really glad that they're defending it at WrestleMania as it should be defended at WrestleMania Intercontinental Championship. And to be fair, I think even though Big Show it's been made public how bad his WrestleMania record is, I reckon Cody Rhodes is going to win.
I think, they're trying to push the new talent this year, it seems like, but I think Big Show's done so much for the company now. I don't think he's got too long left, so I think they will give it to Big Show. He's just been doing too bad. I mean, he had the shortest title reign, one of the shortest title reigns ever in the history, when he just won a few months ago. I think he deserves a bit more, so I think he's going to get it. So next we've got the World Heavyweight Championship match.
Right.
Daniel Bryan and Sheamus.
Well, you were saying that you didn't think these two were big enough to sort of have this match as a one-on-one, which I kind of tend to agree with.
I don't think so. I think Orton was probably, he was going to be in the mix, but he got injured, so I think they took him out of it last minute.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate because last year they had this as the US Championship as a dark match at WrestleMania. Didn't even make the card, and now they're World Heavyweight Championship. I would say this will start the show, this one. I think they will actually start the show this time.
I think they will, yeah. So, who are you going to go with?
I'm going to go with Sheamus because I think a Rumble winner has to win the title at WrestleMania. Hasn't happened since Undertaker in 2007. So I think it's about time a Rumble winner won the belt at WrestleMania.
I think Daniel Bryan. I think they're trying to establish him as a top heel. He's not an established player at the moment. He's had a good run, so I think they're going to... Sheamus is on too good a roll at the moment. His momentum is very high, so I think it's going to slip come Mania Day. I think Daniel Bryan will sneakily win it, but I think he also needs to show us that he can wrestle. A lot of you fans out there, a lot of people think he can wrestle. He needs to show that. So I think his girlfriend AJ should have something to do with the match. But I think Daniel Bryan, the yes man, he'll be saying yes come Mania Day. I'm looking forward to this one. WWE Championship match.
This is going to be good. Candidate for the show stealer. And I think it possibly could be, if they both perform as well as they can, this could actually be the best match of the night.
Yeah.
Wrestling wise, anyway.
Very good. Is the feud has got some personal issues now with the alcoholic thing for the straight edge superstar.
Yeah.
CM Punk. Jericho's getting a bit personal, which I think is adding more to the feud. I think the feud's been brilliant running up to Mania. I personally think that Jericho's going to win. He hasn't. Everyone thought with these promos, the end of the world is coming, that he's going to do something, and he hasn't done anything major yet.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to actually prove that he is the best in the world. But he'll cheat. He'll do something. I don't know. He'll do something weird. It will be a very good match. But I think he will win. And I think after that, not that we're talking about after, but I think it will lead to the straight edge superstar actually turning to alcohol. And that will carry on a feud between these two. I don't think it will finish on Mania Day.
Well, I have to agree with you at that point. I think this feud will... Well, the thing with Extreme Rules, it's like Backlash pretty much. It's the replacement for that pay-per-view. It will pretty much be rematches of all these matches. So it's going to be tricky with this. This is a hard one to call. I'm going to go with Punk because I don't think they'll change both championships the same night. So if I'm wrong with the first championship match I've picked, then I'm probably wrong with the second championship I picked. So I think they'll only choose one championship, and I think it's WrestleMania 21 was the last time both World Heavyweight and WWE Championship changed hands on that same night at WrestleMania. I believe so anyway. And I can't see it happening again with this WrestleMania, so I'm going to go with Punk, as I went with Sheamus before, and I think Jericho will probably win it off him at Extreme Rules.
Team Teddy and Team Johnny.
Right. This one, it's kind of basically to get everyone on the card, and it's kind of a good way to,
We've seen four of Team Teddy and 4 of Team Johnny now.
Team Johnny look a lot more...
a lot stronger.
lot stronger.
Yeah. Carly, we don't agree with, but I don't think Carly can wrestle for anything.
No, you almost forgot it was PG for a minute. but the thing is, I think this has got Laurinaitis' team. Team Johnny will, I think, definitely win this. There's too much of a strong team there, unless they do some surprise thing where Miz turns face and joins Team Johnny.
I'm going with, so who are you going with? Team Johnny or Team Teddy?
I'm going with Team Johnny.
Team Johnny. Just stronger.
And just, and not just that, but I think Teddy Long's had his sort of run now as SmackDown GM. He's been it for years and years, and I think it's time for Laurinaitis just to, start maybe taking over both shows, for the time being anyway.
I think the last five, the last people, Alberto Del Rio, maybe, but I'm thinking someone like that, someone on the heel team, is going to go on there. Okay, Alberto Del Rio then. I think I'll have to go with him. And then I think The Miz will be looking for a match so desperate. He's already tried to get onto Team Johnny, so he'll try and get onto Team Teddy. And they'll reluctantly let him, and he'll end up winning for Team Teddy, and he'll turn face that night. Somehow, the crowd will love him, and he'll turn face. That's how I think it'll go down.
That could happen.
And it'll be awesome.
I reckon definitely. But now, it's down to the, you-know-what. Nookie Crookie.
The Nookie Crookie of the night.
The Nookie Crookie, the 2 big ones. The 2 big matches. And it's hard to say that this is the secondary of the matches because it's massive. Hell in a Cell, Streak on the Line, Triple H, Undertaker, Michaels referee. I mean, any other event ever, I think, this would be the best match. This would be the #1 match.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when they announced it. I wasn't very excited about Undertaker Triple H 3, when they announced the Hell in a Cell, then all things changed for me.
Totally. It's exactly the same for me.
I wasn't too excited about Michaels being the special guest referee, but I think you can't have a WrestleMania without Shawn Michaels. He's always going to bring something to it. He is Mr. WrestleMania, so you can't say that you're upset about having him in it.
No, I'm not upset about having him in at all. I think he's going to spice things up. I think that he will somehow get involved, but I don't think it's going to be a crucial involvement. I don't think he's going to cost anybody the match.
No.
I don't think, this is my prediction, I don't think that he'll be the one to do the 3 count at the end. That was my prediction.
Yeah.
I think that he'll referee the majority of the match, but he'll end up probably super kicking both competitors.
Both of them are going to be hearing sweet chin music that night, I think.
And then Michaels will somehow get out of the match.
I think Michaels will then feel they were after the tombstone and the pedigree.
He possibly might. I think he'll actually walk out of the match, or something happen. I don't think he's going to count the pin, but nevertheless, I can picture at the top of the cell at the end of the match,
20-0.
Undertaker at the top, doing the pose, 20-0, with whatever haircut he might have.
Yeah, and we want blood for that match.
Yes.
Whatever happens, we want blood.
It's got to be blood. King of the Cell match has to have blood in it.
I know Under the Hat's PG, but, we're not wanting WrestleMania to be PG.
It's not for that match anyway.
And the last match, this is the one that everyone's talking about. Everyone's talking about
match ever.
Yeah, the heated rivalry going into this match is ridiculous. They're making it, if they don't get on with each other, they're making it seem like it's very realistic.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I'd say the entrances are going to be they're going to have about at least an hour for this match, I'd say.
Flow Rider, Rock coming out to Flow Rider.
And then Machine Gun, whatever it is.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah. Cena coming out to them. Basically, it's going to be a hell of an atmosphere. And the best thing about it, we're going to experience it ourselves, because we're going to WrestleMania again. And it's going to be great, but I think this is the match which is going to have the most electricity in the air. The atmosphere is going to be kicking. Fireworks galore, I can imagine, for both the entrances.
Electricity, that's what we want.
Yeah. I think it's a hard one to call, and the way I see it, I'm going to go with The Rock, because I think it's... I don't think this is it. They say once in a lifetime, but I don't think it's once in a lifetime. I think there's more than likely going to be a rematch at SummerSlam, 25th anniversary, around the corner for that event, and I think Cena will get one over on The Rock then. And, never know, maybe next year they might fight again. But I'm thinking it's going to be Rock.
Yeah, and you don't have to ask me this one. Well, to be honest with you, I'm thinking Cena. But I want Rock. Whatever happens, I want Rock. I think we might see some riots there that night if Cena wins.
Yeah.
It's in Rock's hometown. But I want Rock, but I think Cena, they're handing up the torch and everything. And I think it's ridiculous if they do that.
But Hogan did it for Rock 10 years ago, so I wouldn't be completely surprised.
Yeah, and I'm getting angry about it right now if they do. And I don't want to see any handshakes either.
But before Sydney takes us out of the PG era, we better bid you farewell and catch up with you after WrestleMania to see how much of our predictions actually came true.
And remember our signings.
Oh yeah, we'll be there again at Access as usual, probably in the same booth doing the same thing. So, until next time, enjoy WrestleMania.
So, what goes under the hat stays under the hat.